Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On third down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Frazier. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it to the left. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pop over the middle. It's Ray. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Rebels line it up with first and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Caught near the goal line. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Trying to convert with a sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught. Completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Incompletion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Puck near the sticks. It's Frazier. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes a quick catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. SPHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That means the score, Georgia 21, Ole Miss 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Design quarterback run. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Simmons. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels churn out another first down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 91, set to kick it off.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
Movement here from the tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Ready?
And it's a bunch formation.
Ready?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw again. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. More out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's a target, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. Saw that exactly on this score right here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. To throw, it's Simmons. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Grinding away on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing second and goal.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woods